Welcome back to the Dear Video Games podcast, where we're on a quest to bring you fun, inspiring, insightful perspectives on the game industry, its games, and personalities. I'm Mav, longtime partnered streamer on Twitch, gaming, lifestyle, boob sweat collector, and with my lovely co-host, the apple of my eye, Snackless.
How sweet. Hi, I'm Snackless. Thanks for being here. I'm a longtime streamer, retired kindergarten teacher, and my newest title of Apple Sommelier as I dive into the world of talking about apples and sharing them with you. Thanks so much for joining us on the Dear Video Games channel today. We're live on Twitch every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, and our episodes go live the next day. So Friday morning, super early. As soon as you wake up, you can turn us on, welcome us into your weekend. And if you're a Patreon, you get episodes early. You get them right after the show. We also on Patreon have lots of offline playthroughs of games, pre-stream hangouts, and just all sorts of surprises. So if you can and you're able to and you're interested, we'd love to have your support on Patreon. So thank you so much to those of you who are supporting us there.
Sin says there's a patent pending on the Mavful. If you're wondering, we have some fun before we record. So if you want to listen to us, we are live, usually Thursday evenings. The episode, as Snack said, goes live Friday mornings. And I just want to take a special shout out to all of our friends in chat today. Both chats are just flying. So you guys are amazing. Thank you for tuning in live. This is so much fun live. And, Snacks and I have been streaming for a very long time. So we're used to having a chat. So this feels comfortable and normal and excessively silly today. Mm-hmm. But also, shout out to Instagram for crashing all week. Hi.
Not working. Hello.
Speaking of Instagram, they're actually rolling back updates. So if you use Instagram like the other billions of people who do, shout out to Insta for going back to how things were a little bit. So hopefully our page works a little bit better. Right now it's a little glitchy. So go follow and let us know if it's glitchy for you. Otherwise, yes. Our theme this month, Snacks.
Picnics. Did you know that the first table designed specifically for picnics, it's a similar style to what we still use today, appeared in the late 1800s. So a bit of a long start ago, which I thought was kind of interesting. So pull up your picnic blanket and your snacks and we're ready to hop on in.
So how do you say picnic? How did they say it back in the day?
So
we were talking about this.
I'm just going to preface this by saying I am not French, nor do I speak French. So I know how to spell it. Why do you do this to me? Every time we have a show, it's like this game of like, how does Snacks pronounce words incorrectly? Okay. So it was like a picnic, like a Piquue, Nique. So that was where the word originated. Picnic.
I
think. Now we know of a beloved picnic.
Amazing. I love it. We'd like to do themes. I think themes are fun. They spice it up a little bit. So stay tuned. This is our last picnic day. Next week for next month. Make sure you tune in next week for next month's theme. There we go. And who knows? Maybe you'll be right. Maybe you can try to guess what it's going to be.
Maybe it'll be full of good ideas and we can just steal them.
Speaking of good ideas, Snacks, what have you been up to? Because
I've been sleeping, which has been great. I took some time off I took most of the month off from like streaming, just to like celebrate my birthday and spend time with my friends, my family. So I've been sleeping, going a lot of swimming. I've been doing a lot of aquasize with my girlfriend, and that's been like really, really fun.
Yeah.
I feel like I could be an aquasize teacher. Sometimes if I don't like the exercise, I just modify it. I like to boss my friends. I'm like, faster, double time for the last 30 seconds. It's really fun. And I've been playing some like board games and card games. I learned this new game that's called Abandon All Artichokes, and it's like a deck building game, and it's really fun. And I also played my first D&D game, and that was really wild. I lived.
We have to do a one shot. Maybe we can get Clyde on this group and make him role play.
That's a great idea. Actually, I need a better I don't know if we call it a weapon, but I needed better tools. It was really fun. Oh, and also in D&D, I just want you to know, I charmed a flying snake, and it was my pet, and that was very exciting.
Did you get into any trouble? Like, did you did you roll poorly, or did you roll like, how was your dice roll?
I rolled absolutely. I don't think I hit a single enemy. I couldn't even believe it. I actually switched dice with someone because I thought that it was my dice, but it was just me. I literally, I rolled threes, fours, like it was on like a D20 dice. The only thing I managed to do was charm a flying snake.
Oh, that's good.
Like,
That's
I mean,
something.
I couldn't, yeah. So that was really unfortunate, but I did enjoy myself. And I've been playing Ni no Kuni and just hanging
Oh,
out.
that's right, Ni no Kuni. It's
Mhm,
so
mhm.
cute. Oh my
It's
gosh.
so fun. It's been a really good time. If you didn't know, we have a kingdom there. They're in the top 25. It's really fun. It's really awesome. I'm really enjoying it. And I've never played like a game like that before, so it's actually really nice. So what about you, Mav? You've been doing so many fun things. I don't even know how you could like pick what you want to share, but it's
I've
been doing
kind
so
of taken a little bit of time off of stream this week. Not too much, but like I've just sort of taken an extra time as the end of the month gets wrapped up and the beginning of the next month begins this weekend. A lot of changes happening, but I did take a nice long weekend off, which was amazing. I went to a concert. I went to the Machine Gun Kelly concert and Avril Lavigne.
How
I
cool.
saw Avril Lavigne. I was like, little baby me is freaking out. It was so weird. She's so short. She's so tiny.
Wild.
I actually saw her before the concert in a parking lot. And I was like,
Cool.
is she just
That's
chilling?
awesome.
And she was just chilling next to all of their
Wow.
buses, which I guess that's the life, right? Like
Yeah.
it's so glamorous, but you just like live in a bus and like you make a little, like a trailer park, like a
Little
bus
hangout.
park.
Aw.
It was amazing.
chilling.
So that was really, really cool. It was my son's first concert. We painted our nails. And
Fun.
we wore hot pink and black, and it was really, really fun to kind of get alternative and like punk rock. It was so cute because when Machine Gun or Kelly would say something like "F the internet" and like don't listen to people who are anonymous and they don't matter and blah blah blah. My son was like, "Yeah." It was so cute.
Yeah, go away, haters.
Yeah.
We don't need you.
But yeah, and then my friend Sloan, which if you don't know, she's amazing. She's also part of the industry and I've known her for so long, but I always was in passing, like, Snacks. Most of the creators we know, we talk online or it's like in passing at a convention or you don't really get to sit down and chat. She was in town for a work trip and it was really cool to sort of get to chat with her and got to wine and dine her, took her out to some
What'd you have for
sushi.
dinner?
Went to
sushi.
And then we
Yum.
walked and grabbed gelato, which gelato is incredible. I haven't had gelato in so long. But this
Nice
little hole in the
treat.
wall downtown Seattle. So make sure if you go check it out. We went to Japonesa.
Oh, that's
really
a cute name. I like that.
Yeah. It's like Spanish Japanese cuisine infused. So the sushi rolls had like jalapeno and lime on it. It was really good.
Yum.
It was very fresh.
Neat.
It was very fresh tasting. I'll have to take you there when you come out.
Yes, please take me there. If you don't know, I don't know if we have announced this, but Mav and I have some fun in-person things coming up. So we're going to be pumping out the content.
Yes.
Lots of fun coming.
Snacks is finally coming out. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait. I'm just going to stuff her with food.
I was just going to say stuff me, like literally just donuts,
stuff me,
drinks.
I got an allergy test done, which if you don't know, it's like that weird scratchy back thing. And I had one spot that was like really itchy. But it was like grass, like random weird Russian thistle. And I was like, what?
Jeez.
It's always that.
All right. No grass for you.
I've been playing Chrono Trigger. So back to games. I've been playing Chrono Trigger. That game constantly unlocks something new. I've been playing this game for 40 hours and
I was actually just going to ask. I'm like,
what's
the playtime?
Which we like deep dive some of our playtimes we're going to talk about later. We roasted each other and then we stalked people. So
yeah.
But yeah, so Chrono Trigger. I've been watching a show called The Bear, which is about a chef and he has like a gaming competition tournament with like the arcade style games in his small little family style. I don't know. It's really cool, really well done, super intense shot. Fantastic. Right? It's so good. Go watch The Bear. Let me know what you think. It's so good. The episodes aren't very long, but it's incredible. But yeah, that's what I've been doing this week. There's so many things, but you know, we're just hanging in there. It's hot.
Yeah.
It's hot here.
It's nice. Enjoy it. Enjoy the heat.
I am.
It's nice.
Oh my gosh. It's finally hot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sweating right now.
Actually, I am a little warm.
I'm a little toasty.
It's okay. A little sun kissed.
Ah.
Hopefully a little tanned.
Breaking news. Beep, 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 beep.
Do, 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 do.
Beep, beep, beep. Breaking news.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of things have been happening this week. So this week in gaming, you guys know how Stray launched and it just broke the internet a little bit and it's just been going viral. It is literally the game that is making all of my TikToks just blow up.
Amazing.
It's doing really well on Twitch. It's doing amazing on YouTube. It's just constantly going through the roof. It's also a great game. It's so good. It just surpassed the God of War in terms of the highest rated games being outsold. So
very impressive, honestly.
Pretty good for a cat, honestly.
Yeah, and that's a very short period of time.
And it's a short game.
What's it been?
It's a short.
Not even a week, right?
No, it has not even been a week, and
wow.
It is crushing everything. So Annapurna knocked it out of the park again.
Good for them. Amazing. Amazing.
Skill Up, who is also a creator out in the world, he does a lot of Game of the Week stuff, and he's on a podcast, and he kind of does like deep dives and more review style stuff. He said that after the launch, it now has one of the most highly rated. So out of like over 46,000 people rated the game, 98% of them said they loved it, which is
that's impressive.
Insanity. And those are just the people who rated it. Like I never rate the games.
Yeah, ditto. There's I heard that there's a mod where you get to play as Garfield, and that they're coming up with an update where you can have like first person view. So instead of like third person. Yeah, so maybe by the time like I come around and I'm playing it, I can have a plethora of things.
I cannot wait for you to play it. There's so many things in that where I'm like, I need to see Snacks.
I'm excited. What's the playtime? Do we know how long?
It's only like 6 hours long.
I like that. I'm like really into these
streams, but it wasn't even 2 whole streams. So not very long.
Amazing.
Long. So if you want,
I can't wait to check it out. Good for them. Congratulations, Stray.
Amazing.
That's so awesome.
Speaking of congratulations, not to Square to Square Enix. Congrats on selling the Cloud Strife action figure, which is in the Final Fantasy VII remake. They're also offering NFTs, which makes me want to jump out of a window with it shut.
Yeah.
But Minecraft has banned NFTs, which is interesting, and any blockchain tech. So
that is interesting.
Minecraft is
kind of
big.
Nice to see someone take a stand. Sometimes I feel like they're just hanging on to see if it's going to suit them. You know, it's nice to see somebody like take a stand.
Right. And it's so interesting to see these tech companies think that gamers are this stupid. I'll pay $100 for an in-game sparrow, but don't talk to me about this weird cartoon that I don't understand. That goes into my weird fake wallet. Like, what are we talking about here? So I don't know.
Interesting. Really interesting. I don't know. I'm really curious to see kind of like as like people try to mesh that with the gaming world, like where that takes us and kind of where we end up with it all.
Yeah. I wish that they would do something that was of more value rather than just like digital something. Like I wish there was something else that they could do.
It's have to kind of wait and see. I feel like
has flames on it. It's worth it.
It's fancy. Actually, speaking of sparrows, I saw this. I don't know if this is even real or what, because I haven't hopped on Destiny in like a hot minute, but they had a sparrow that was shaped like a crab that I was telling Mav about, and one that was shaped like a spider.
Right? Chat, it's real. It's real.
Sound off in chat. Clyde, is it true?
Right? Clyde,
tell us.
I don't know. Abyss. Hello. E-flips. No, is it real? Is the crab real? I know that the spider one is real. It's
I think
real. He says
probably
it's
it is.
real.
Cute.
Amazing.
We love a neat sparrow. Moving on in gaming news, Red Dead Redemption 2 mod is adding a new single player campaign, and you can have a custom character. I have not played Red Dead, but it is on my list of things to get to.
God. Can you dress up as a
I've heard
cowgirl
it's
when you
really
play?
fun.
Not because I want you
Yeah.
to, but because I want you to.
I feel like I'd be a cute cowgirl. I don't have
think
any
you
cowgirl boots.
Then you
but
can just talk smack to all the people you have to hog tie. Yeah, take that.
you have to hog tie them.
Oh, I spoiled it.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna play it one day. We'll play it one day, and
You
I'll
can
just
throw.
be.
You can tie people to train tracks.
That's a bit much. You won't know if it's me squealing or if it's the like pig squealing.
You can shoot
Who
people
knows?
off their horse. And you can take their hat. It's amazing.
I will definitely take people's hat. Absolutely.
Speaking of hat,
Absolutely.
Golem
Yes.
does not wear a hat. Lord of the Rings Golem game is delayed by a few months. They said Daedalic mentioned in a tweet initially planning for a release in September 2022, but it's not going to be until a little bit later. I'm assuming it's going to be spring. Just
Are you gonna play?
because absolutely, I'm going to dress up as Golem and play.
That's absolutely terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Are you gonna paint your body green?
Yes.
I'll expect nothing
No,
less.
I'm going to wear a nude suit
Ooh,
and just like
spooky.
climb up on my chair.
Oh my gosh.
My breast, yes.
I'm not sure. I'm
Maybe
really
I can hear
interested
your
to see what that looks
butthole
like. No. Definitely not. Definitely not.
Oh, come on. Come on.
No. Among Us has had a lot of really interesting updates, but the next update that's coming out that we can look ahead to has hide and seek in it. And I'm personally really excited for that. And Mav and I might jump in to do some Among Us gaming. I love hide and seek and like prop hunt and like those types of games. So I feel like that would be kind of fun to check out.
It's really cool because that was a mod. So a bunch of the things that they're adding into Among Us used to be mods. And so we would play hide and seek after we would use the mods in the town. I think it's townsfolk or township or something. But exciting to see.
Mhm.
Among Us. I have post-traumaticness from it because my mods just completely wrecked me in that game, and I'm very scared to play.
I like that game, but I'm not a very good liar, so
We should play
I don't
it.
have,
We should do Snacks Mav mod night, and then
Yeah,
we'll just fill the
that's a good
lobby
idea.
with all of our mods, and then they won't kill
Mhm.
us at all.
Exactly. Sacrifice yourself for me. Hold my hand. Walk down this hallway with me.
Wow, electrical, you and me. Oh, so romantic.
You light me up. You electrify me.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine? We should
I can
totally
keep going.
happening.
Mav and I dipped into Minecraft earlier this year, and Minecraft is releasing a new SpongeBob DLC, which is actually amazing. SpongeBob SquarePants DLC whisks players into the underwater city of Bikini Bottoms with quest characters and more. I'm down.
They do such a good job with these DLCs and like story packs and quest packs and all sorts of
Mhm.
stuff. So if you're
Minecraft is so cool.
yeah, they create systems in the game too. It's a little bit like Roblox where it's like they can do whatever in Minecraft. So they take the time to build everything too, which is insane.
It looks really cool.
They always do such a
Looks
good
really
job.
cool.
Speaking of good jobs,
Or not good jobs.
Not a good job.
Somebody got fired.
Star
Jeez.
Wars Knights of the Old Republic remake has been indefinitely delayed. So
I'm disappointed, actually. That was the first Star Wars game that I ever played, was Knights of the Old Republic. And I actually really liked it.
oh,
I enjoyed
man.
myself.
Well,
They were firing people.
yeah, tell me a little bit more about it because I didn't actually get to see much about it.
I can't remember exactly who they fired, so like don't direct quote me on this, but it was like the head of the game design and the head of something else for Knights of the Old Republic. They fired both of them, and the reasoning was basically that the demo wasn't well received and they weren't happy with where the game was at.
So
And
they
that
got
was all they said.
fired.
Literally.
Oh my gosh.
They were like, "This isn't what I wanted. Bye." I was like,
Oh
"Geez."
man, brutal.
So that seems like a bit I don't know. It just seems like really harsh. So I don't know, like, I don't know if it was just like really, really poorly received or if they were like just so behind. Like, I'm just curious as to what would cause them to be like, no, like,
never.
you know, to pump the brakes like so hard. So that was a bit interesting. I wonder if a little more will come out about that, and we'll just have to wait and see. But I probably would play that. Like, I really liked Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. I mean, there's so many games that their remaster or remake got canceled, especially like Red Dead got canceled.
I forgot about that.
So many things got canceled. And so hopefully, you know, more people get interested. It matters what you play. So if you don't like a game, don't play it.
Yep. Leave a review.
Yeah, leave a review. Especially on Stray. It's very good.
I don't know, maybe like a month ago or whatever, I let you guys know that I tried the Oculus, and for me, it made me like quite motion sick, but it was also my like, I only played VR to do, what's that game called where you like, Beat Saber. So walking around was like a bit much for me, but this is really interesting to me. The price is going up by $100 sometime in August. So if that was something that you wanted to pick up, now would be the time. I found that actually quite shocking. Like, I don't know that I've ever
for people to get that and also to afford that, but the price already was $300 to $400. So that is like a console
going up to $4,000 or $5,000. I was just surprised by that. Like, I actually don't know if I've ever heard of anyone being like, "Hey, just kidding. We're actually going to make it $100 more." Like, I don't know if I've ever heard of anyone doing that.
I also don't know anyone who plays on the Oculus full time. Like, that's like, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I love my Oculus so much. You've got to get one." Like, I've never.
I mean, I don't know a lot of people who play VR, so maybe like in the VR world, they might have like more to share, you know?
Yeah. So if you are a VR fan or that is your thing, please let us know. I would love to know who's out there in the VR land, because it's not taking off as much as the industry would like, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't super for me, but maybe it's super for someone else. Annapurna had a showcase today. Lots of cool new games to check out. So maybe we will take time to dive into some of those as the dates come closer to release, but they're off to a really great start, like really strong release of Stray and then having their showcase. Really awesome.
They also announced that What Remains of Edith Finch is now on the Xbox Series X and PS5 with 4K 60 frame support. Have you played that game?
No. What's it called?
Oh my gosh. I'm gifting it to you.
What is it called?
It's What Remains of Edith Finch. It's kind of sad, but it's also
like a mystery.
Kind of, yeah. It's like a mystery story-driven game. It's not very long, but it's really good.
I'm into shorter games right now.
It's so good. You will love it.
Oh. Jumping ahead to new news for Glitch News. Just like we heard rumored last week, you can now pin your favorite 3 streamers to the top left of your screen on desktop. On Twitch, it's been a little glitchy. Like if you scroll over it, then it kind of stays popped up, and the pop-up was like a bit big. But I like the idea. I'm sure that they'll like fine tune it a little bit. Have you pinned anyone?
So
let us know.
Let us know if you've pinned the Mav Show, Dear Video Games, and Snacklist. They're great suggestions for your pins.
All 3 done.
Leave
ready
us a
to
screenshot. To be honest.
They'll be our favorites. You can move up.
I'm excited for it, actually. Like, there's some streamers that I'm like, oh, I want to watch this playthrough, or like, I want to see when they're live. Maybe they don't have a ton of views, but they're a great creator. And sometimes they get lost, you know, in the Twitch universe sauce in the very bottom barrel, you know, and I just, sometimes they're the best. Like there's just like so many great creators that you could totally pin. So make sure you're utilizing it, or else they will take it. So use it.
Yeah, literally
use it.
Twitch.
Try it out. Let us know what you think. But
yeah, exactly. How convenient. Exactly 3 for your favorite 3 channels.
Top 3.
Yay! TwitchCon EU going to Paris, which was surprising. I didn't really see that coming.
I didn't either. Like, I mean, they've been in Amsterdam for a bit, right? And
honestly, I haven't been, so I don't know. I feel like they kind of bopped around a bit. But...
So Twitch EU is new. I think it's only happened twice. No, the last one was in Germany, right? And then this most recent one was in Amsterdam. So now they're in Paris, which is really exciting. And I feel like someone on the Twitch team has to be like, I want to go to Paris. And so they're like, let's do Paris.
Maybe they're just like, how about Paris? And everyone was like, okay. And they were like, okay.
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine going to Paris for Twitch stuff?
It sounds so cool. Maybe in 1 year we'll be like big and blown up.
Please
and
subscribe to this podcast and leave 5 stars.
Subscribe right now.
We would like to go together. And if you could help us, that'd be great. Thank you.
Yes. Excellent. I can practice my peak pronunciation.
Speaking of pronunciations, I could not spell Lollapalooza correct at all. I was like, how do I do
sound
this?
It out.
There is a concert going on. So it's happening today and tomorrow. Lollapalooza, the Rolling Stone Twitch channel is covering it. And I don't understand. Like, it's very YMCA. When I mean YMCA, I mean DMCA. So like, it's like literally music. So it's not fair. It's not fair.
It's just like, that's like a whole thing. You know, I don't know. It's like
maybe they have rights to just stream it, but then not save it.
Certainly hope so.
Or
I don't know. I didn't even look at the rules for like restream and stuff. I'm sure there's some rules about it.
Right. So that's going on if you're curious. And also, you never know. Maybe Snacks and I will start our own apple orchard or something.
Exactly.
Kriparian, a huge Twitch streamer. He is mainly known for late night Hearthstone streams. He is massive and has a mustard collaboration. And I thought that was so funny.
Mustard. I like a good mustard. It's kind of random.
You can get it on Amazon. So shout out to Kriparian for the spicy pretzel mustard on Amazon.
Have you tried it?
What would
I like mustard.
If we had a collaboration of some sort that wasn't like tech, it was like food, what would it be? I feel like it'd have to be some sort of apple or like
maybe like an apple dip. You know how there's like you can get the caramel dip? Maybe we'd make like one that was like not cookies because I can't eat that, but like something cool. You know,
we're taking suggestions. So if you think we should,
I just got a really good idea.
Oh,
okay. I'm good. Don't steal my idea. What if it was like an apple kit that you got with your apple to turn it into a candy apple? So like, you know, when you go to the treat store and there's like the cheesecake one, the chocolate one, the sprinkle one, the Smartie one, it comes with like a chocolate dip and sprinkles, or it comes with like a caramel dip
apple
and
bagels?
Crackers.
What if it was apple bagels?
Apple bagels. I mean, I don't know about that. Maybe. Could be good. Anyway, don't steal my idea.
Don't steal it. If you have any suggestions on things we should partner with or interesting food things or people or things, let us know. We're always here to listen. I just thought that was so hilarious. I had to add that.
That's cool. I mean,
listen,
I would do a food collab.
The Twitch news, the glitch news section is supposed to be ridiculous and fun. And what the heck's happening this week? And there's a lot of weird stuff, like Post Malone.
Speaking of, yeah, exactly. He did a charity stream and attempted a backflip for hitting a big goal, and they raised more than $75,000, which is amazing.
He didn't quite do the backflip,
right? But that's an attempt. Good job. I mean, it's all about like the fundraising, so like that's really impressive. Good for him.
That's true.
Amazing.
Apple geese. Oh no. Jacksepticeye steps away from streaming on Twitch, which I thought was huge because he is a massive creator on the internet space. You'll see him kind of doing stuff with Disney XD, so he's actually on TV. He is one of the biggest gaming creators on the internet. He said he felt like he was boring when he was live.
Interesting.
He's used to having his highly edited, energy-focused YouTube videos. And that is really interesting that he admits that, because a lot of YouTubers are not interesting streamers.
Yeah, it's not the same. It's because it's not the same thing. Like, I think in YouTube, you have the option to take the best parts of you and put them together. And streaming, you don't have that. It's just you.
Yeah.
And so people have to be entertained or like you or want to be there just for you, essentially. And whether that's because you're full of information or you're funny or they like who you are or the game you're playing, you know, kind of whatever that is very different than why they might watch you for YouTube.
A lot of Twitch streamers are not interesting streamers. Lol.
Oh, weird.
Listen, it's really hard being live, and
Yes.
you know, it's much chiller vibe, and you know, it takes a lot of energy. So if you find a streamer that is a lot of energy and can kind of keep up, they're probably ADD, like me. And,
Yeah.
You know, it takes a lot of organizing and yeah, I don't know. I thought it was interesting because I've seen that a few times. Like some YouTubers will come to Twitch thinking that it's, you know, similar, or they can just like do nothing, and the Twitch viewer wants to be entertained. Like they're here to chill during a gameplay or watch you do something live. You know, it's a live show, and those kind of have a little bit more energy, which, you know, it takes
Definitely.
Man, there's a Twitch streamers are another type of entertainer. There are.
I would definitely agree with that. Even like if you're recording for a game, even if it's like moments of high energy versus like being kind of like forward facing the whole time. I mean, it's very exhausting, and I don't think they're similar. I think they definitely both have challenges and perks and drawbacks and all of those things, but I could 100% see why someone would think that of themselves, and why they might choose one or the other, you know?
Weren't we joking about this the other day? How you just cannot stop talking if you're streaming? Like, don't stop talking.
Literally.
Literally don't stop.
Tell me you're a streamer without telling me you're a streamer.
Literally, when you hang out with them in person, they don't shut up. They literally just keep talking.
Yeah. 100%. Okay, let's bounce to our mini tech talk. This, you know, I tried something new last night. I tried a stream deck for the first time, and while I like the idea, I will say I wasn't super impressed. So I'm just wondering if any of you have played the stream deck, if you have one, what you think, if you tried it. I just felt like there weren't a lot of options for games that were optimized, and what I did try was like hard to play. So I wasn't like, especially if you compare it to the Switch, like it's really heavy. It's kind of clunky, versus when you play everything on the Switch, everything's so smooth. Everything's perfectly optimized. It's very user friendly. I just wasn't like super wowed by that. So
yeah, you played what game is it?
Strange Horticulture.
Yeah, you played Strange Horticulture, and you mentioned that it was like weirdly ratioed, and like
it was hard to see things. Like
it was like warped a little bit.
Yeah, and using the keyboard, like lots of little things. Like honestly, there was a lot of little things. Like I couldn't even chalk it up to it just being like the UI. There were lots of little things. So I'm just interested what other people's like experiences were and kind of what they thought and if they liked it.
That's interesting. Well, I'll try mine in like 2 years.
Okay. Yeah, when it's your turn.
So I'll let you know.
All right, what else is going? Oh, this is really interesting. Xbox Series X and S will soon boot up faster from 9 seconds down to 4.
Well, that's really fast if you think about it.
That is fast. I think they kind of had to, because like, wasn't that like I feel like that was a meme for like a long time, because it just like takes so long to wake up your Xbox. You know, it's like you wake up in your morning and you're like, hi, good morning. And you get it a cup of coffee, and you like take it out of its blankets, and then it would just like wake up very slowly with you. And now you can just yell at it. Wake up. Get up.
Get up. Let's go. That's exciting. So they confirmed that on Twitter. From the marketing team, and that's exciting. It's good. Good job. They've been doing a ton of stuff, and really Xbox has been so active in the community and just streaming things and all sorts of stuff. So it's really interesting to see what they're experimenting with. So
they got a lot going on. Good for them.
But PlayStation has been just shaking it up a little bit. Not only did the new VR2 pics get shared, there's like pictures of the new UI. I don't think I put it on here, but the backbone, I don't know if you know what that is, but it is like a controller contraption to put on your phone
I saw a picture of that on Twitter today.
to be
Looks
able
weird.
to play. So Backbone has its own controller, and the Xbox was implemented on it. And then PlayStation was like, cool, but there's a official licensed PlayStation white Backbone controller that
Of
you can
course.
play all of your games on your phone. So that is
Okay,
my
interesting.
favorite. It is an amazing handheld. I can't recommend it enough. I've literally played Minecraft on it while I was playing with my kids. Like, it was amazing.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it was like seamless. And there's an app you download, and it just
Okay.
works. You just plug it in, and it's just like a little. It's smaller than a Switch, and it's amazing. I remember talking to the CEO and creator. He was like 23 years old. Everyone, okay.
Wow.
I can't remember
Impressive.
his name off the top of my head, but we talked in the Clubhouse chat back during the pandemic where we would do video game community hangouts where we had developers and people in the industry talking, and he came in and was like pitching Backbone. And so it's really cool to see them kind of take off. And
Yeah.
I'm not surprised because mobile gaming is where it's at. If you're not optimizing your game to be mobile compatible in any way,
Yeah.
you're really missing out on like a huge audience.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool.
Go.
I have to definitely keep an eye on
PlayStation.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, good job. That's actually really cool. It kind of looks weird, but I think Backbone's actually a really good name for it. It's catchy and it makes sense. Like I can totally see like why they would give it that name. I hope everyone is doing okay, especially in Europe. If you're experiencing heat waves or anywhere, wherever you are, I hope you're safe and okay because the European heat wave fried Google data centers. The UK record of 40.3 Celsius, which is 104.54 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh
So that
my gosh.
really hot. And I just hope that you're handling it okay and you're staying cool and staying safe and everything's going okay. I know that's really scary and like really hard to deal with. And if it can fry data centers, just think about like what everyone's
People.
trying to handle day to day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tough stuff.
Did it fry your data center, Sin? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, Canada. Oh, Bernie.
Yeah.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Speaking of burning, Elon Musk is on fire lately. Twitter is
Yeah.
mad that he doesn't
In
want
a bad
to.
way.
Was it $44 billion or something? It's just ridiculous to buy Twitter.
Yeah.
So the trials start in October.
All right. Well, let's round 2 of that. Publicized trials. We love it.
Oh
It's
my
great.
God. They turn out great,
So
right? They
good.
turn out so great.
Oh gosh. Okay, Mav, tell me, what is this Logitech?
Oh.
Is this the new set
Yes.
that they released? Oh my gosh, so Logitech announced or released a new kind of set of peripherals. So there's like a headset and a mouse and a keyboard, and they're like white, but then the light up parts are like
So
iridescent.
pretty. Yes,
It's absolutely stunning.
It's gorgeous. So congrats to Logitech. I remember being able to test them and give feedback. And I was asking them like, why aren't there lighter color, pink things? Women are like 80% of consumers in America, here in my country. Give us some stuff to buy. Like, what is this?
Cute.
It's so cute. It looks like clouds. So if you think
Yes,
of
it does.
like the armrest for your keyboard is like a little fluffy cloud. If you guys know keyboard terms, it's like a oh my gosh, I'm blanking. It's like a translucent color. It's like a very cloudy it's like, I can't remember if it's yogurt or what in terms of keyboards.
Oh, that's a good word to define it, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like very milky, very, really, really pretty whimsically. They come with a bunch of, so a headset, keyboard, a new mouse. It's all wireless, which is amazing.
Ooh. Yeah, we love that.
And you can also get face plates put on it. So there's like this really light lime green color, light pink color that you can put on your keyboard face and keycaps. So a lot of really awesome things, as well as a cable that comes with a little cloud icon clip. It's so cute.
How cute. Oh gosh, I didn't even see that part. Sounds amazing.
I had to pre-order it, so I ordered the keyboard and the keyboard mat, and then the headset because I want to try it. I got to try it.
Sounds awesome. I should pick some stuff out. I'll check it out. It can be matching.
Logitech, call us.
Good job. Yeah.
Call us.
Let's
We're
be
in the
best
clouds.
friends. So we're doing something different. So this week for our game library or deep dive, as we fondly call it, we are doing something different. There's definitely some games coming out in August, but we wanted to hang on to them until we kind of jumped one more weekend. So instead, we thought we would share with you some of the top games for this half of the year. So some top summer games for 2022, as well as giving you some of our own from this year.
Yeah.
So starting it off. Oh, sorry. You go ahead. Tell us.
No. It's amazing because we had a lot of fun figuring this out. Like, what do we want to talk about? There's not really games coming out right now. Should we talk about like what are the top games right now people can play? Like, how do we give suggestions? Are there games we can try? And so we decided to come up with a couple different topics.
Yeah, and we did. It was a little difficult too because we thought, should we do like indie or not or what? And so we've kind of done it with the top games, my top games, Mav's top games, and then some Switch games as well. So coming in at the top, we have Stray, which we kind of already talked about, but that's basically where you get to be a cat and do cat things and explore and kind of advance the plot. It looks amazing. Mav has played, and I will be playing that game. And then followed up by something a little more serious and intense, Elden Ring. Up there, very popular game, kind of like a Souls-esque game, very, very difficult, known for punishing players as they try to make their way through it, but very, very popular this year. So that's amazing. And then a game we talked about last week that we did in our deep dive.
Yeah.
In third place, Dinkum. So Mav, do you remember what that one was about? It was like
we were gonna start it. I think I kind of started. All I did was do character creation in it, but it's very Minecraft. Like it's an island, and
that's so cool.
So it's basically Minecraft meets Stardew Valley, but on an island. Yeah,
a little bit, and set in Australia.
In Australia, yes, which is so
impressive.
Cute.
It just came out. It came out on my birthday, so like about 2 weeks ago. So that's really impressive as well. All right, what else we have in the top games, Matt?
Okay, so Raft, I thought it was a brand new game. And it has a pretty big update, and we kind of wanted to keep this on the list because it's doing really, really well, but it is also a game that just came back out, and a lot like No Man's Sky, a lot of these games that are in beta, does it count when they launch if they're in beta as like a launch? Do you wait until they're officially launched with all of their content? Like, when do we rate them? Like, is it when they're finished or when they start? Because a lot of these games we talked about a little bit was like, does it even count when they start in the beta or not? I'm not even sure.
I think no, because like I think no, because the changes from beta to like the full game can be completely drastic. And I think there's sometimes going to be situations where you weren't happy with a game in the beta and then you were happy in the end, you know? So for you, Raft, it's awesome. Really great. I love the updates. I can't wait to play more. Mav and I have been playing a little bit around.
Spooky.
It's so fun. I'm really, really enjoying.
Our first look was on Patreon, so that is where I was like, heck
check
no,
it out.
What is this game?
It's really fun. It's so cute. If you haven't played, you definitely should. It's really fun. The last game I was surprised by.
Power Wash Simulator, which I haven't played, but I understand why people watch it or play it or love it because it's so like chill, right? And you're like don't have to think too hard. It's like cleaning. It's like doing anything monotonous. Like it's just power washing, literally.
I mean, I don't know about it. Have you watched anyone stream a power washing chat? Like, what do you guys think? I don't know if I'd be super into it, but I haven't played, so I really guess I can't say. Sometimes you play a game and like it really surprises you. Yeah, I think a good word to describe it, thank you, Tipsy, would be zen. And we do like a good zen game where you're kind of just like in the zone and you're, going through the motions.
Wait, is Dinkum made by one person? Is it a solo developer again? What the heck?
I think so.
Holy jeez.
I think so, because we did a little deep dive on it. And I think they designed and produced it themselves.
I can't believe how talented some of these developers are. I can't even decide what I want for breakfast sometimes. Like, how do you make a whole game? Okay,
it's really impressive. Yes.
Your top games so far
Yay!
From 2022. It can be a game.
All right.
So we decided it could be a game that is from this year or like games that you've been playing. So
Yes, yeah, just to clarify, this isn't necessarily a game that came out this year. It's just a game that we played this year, just because I feel like that's when it's more relevant to us. So
deal with it. Just deal with it.
yeah, I mean, I feel like it makes sense, right? So
Yeah.
coming in hot was Destiny 2 Witch Queen. I made a triumphant return to Destiny earlier this year after taking a 2.5 year long break. I truly didn't think I would come back, and I came back for Witch Queen actually with the encouragement of Mav, and I had a total blast. It was immersive, interesting, exciting. I had a really, really great time playing, and it was really fun. And I was so happy to be back in Destiny and enjoying myself. Like, I wanted to hop on and grind things out, and I missed that feeling, and I really, really enjoyed it. So that expansion, or season, if you will, was definitely up there for me. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. And yes, there was another Destiny update that just came out. They just started a new season, I believe it was last week. So I haven't checked it out yet, but hopefully that one is just as great. I think there's definitely a raid on the horizon as well. So if you're playing Destiny, I hope you're enjoying it. I might be hopping back on for that. After that is an indie game, Long Winter, which is a game that I could only describe as like Animal Crossing with guns. You have a house, you can decorate your house, you can have a garden, but people can steal your stuff and shoot you and kill you and then steal your stuff again. Mav and I kind of found this game on a whim on Steam, and it's been just a delight to play. I really enjoy it. And I think the biggest thing about Long Winter that impresses me is that it's a game that's in beta, and they are pumping out updates to this game nonstop. I've never actually seen a game receive so many updates, quality of life updates, bug updates, like so succinctly. It's really impressive, the work that they put in the game. And it's also been kind of cool to watch them improve, even though it's been such a short time. Like, it's only been 6 months that, we've been playing. Every time I hop on, I'm really impressed. So, like, kudos to them. And coming in last, which I'm going to talk more about in the Nintendo section, is Mario Kart. I grew up playing Mario Kart on my N64, and I absolutely loved it. And I really, really enjoyed hopping into the new maps that they came out with earlier this year. I was just tickled to play them, and I can't wait to play more.
If you're wondering how we feel about Mario Kart, just wait. We'll get there. I promise.
We're almost there.
We're almost
All right,
there.
Mav, talk to me. Tell me about your top games of 2022.
Okay, so my top games of 2022 obviously was Stray. I thought that game was fantastic. I actually just played it. So, yeah, I thought it was great. I can't think of any other game that was as like fun to play and immersive, and I just didn't think of anything else. Playing it was amazing. So I highly recommend it. I wrote lemon cake. I wrote lemon cake. Okay. I was trying to beat it. Okay. Snacks was like, I played it a little bit and then I quit. And then we decided to look at each other's time played games on Steam. She literally
just a little
played
stalking of Steam games.
She literally played an hour.
Like 50 minutes. And I was like, I am not doing this.
And then
I am stressed.
And then I played about 15 hours, but I haven't beat it yet. So
well, you better keep at it. Can't wait to hear about it. Can't wait to hear how that flour covered floor is going. Stress.
It's like Overcooked, but really, really cute. The developer is a solo person. She's amazing.
Yes.
She works on so many other games too, but
yes.
Lemon Cake is like pretty hardcore. You can get, I mean, it doesn't have to be hardcore. Like, you're not supposed to be able to clean everything and do everything in the bakery, but like you have to. And so I just don't blink during the rounds.
Amazing.
I've been playing a lot of Chrono Trigger, which is an extremely retro game. It's probably the #1 RPG game of all time. Highly recommend it. It's very topsy-turvy. There's a lot of different roads and sides and endings and different all sorts of stuff. And every time I play it, I learn something completely new about what games could do. And so I thought
That's
it was
so
really
cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting how like they added stuff to it, the different storylines, like things that people were like waiting for me to experience, cutscenes, and it's just such a beautiful game, and the characters are just so beloved and it's just amazing. So I cannot rave about Chrono Trigger enough. Even though I played through it twice, kind of so far, I can't.
Yeah, right.
Round two. Every time I boot it up, the music is fantastic. So I'm so excited for the future games because the composer is actually working on another game. So,
ooh,
exciting. And my final one was Mario Party, because Mario Party has been a game in my life that I've always just kind of had and played ever since the N64 days. So if you are a millennial, you understand. I'm pretty sure I have blisters, scars still in my palms.
Oh my Lord.
But I still play it a ton. I literally play it almost every weekend with the kids. You can see it on Instagram. I crush them. Listen, that is how you teach them to get better. Okay.
I mean, not always. Occasionally they'll pull out a win.
Yeah,
I watch those stories.
No, they do. They do. I'm like, oh man, okay. Then I got to come back and just take the crown. But you never know. It really is about luck. Okay, the game is luck and chance.
Yeah.
So I got lucky. Maybe it's because I played Birdo. I don't know, but
I love Birdo. Mav and I are both Birdo, so we have to
we literally take turns. You know? It's amazing.
Take turns. Okay, and speaking of like Mario Kart and Mario Party, moving on to the top Switch games. So these are the top Switch games of all time. So if you haven't checked these out, you're looking for a new one to add in. You might be interested to hear what they are. Coming in hot is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which we talked about and we'll talk about in just one moment. And in second place, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Both Mav and I have played it. A lot of our community members have played. That game was absolutely spectacular. It came out at a really great time during COVID and just gave a lot of life and love.
It came out 2 days before I delivered my baby.
Bagel
Island.
Bagel Island.
I didn't get to play right away, but I tried.
It's really good.
I have a lot of hours in that game.
Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, Super Smash is always, that has a really, really big scene, and a really big competitive scene. Huge.
I remember playing that on the N64 and everyone was like, yeah, bring your friends over. Let's play Smash Brothers. And blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I remember.
I like it.
This one's not a surprise. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yep.
Not surprising, but incredible. So if you haven't played it, play it because the new Zelda's coming out one day.
Delayed, yeah. And they didn't say anything about it either. So
Absolutely
I guess
not.
we'll just have to
Nintendo's like,
to wait and see.
Deal with it.
They're like a last minute talker. They're like, new maps. Who said?
Wait, not yet.
All right, coming in last is not last, but coming in next is Pokemon Sword and Shield. And those are the current top Switch games of all time. So definitely check those out if you haven't. And I'm going to hop right in. Switching it up. Dear Nintendo, what's happening? Last night, Mav and I were making our pod notes, our production notes. And I was just read this random little article that was like, hey, guess what? There's Mario Kart maintenance tomorrow night at 10 and 11 EST. And I was like, what? What's happening? So then basically the rumor was that the maintenance, why else would you have maintenance in Mario Kart? Chat. Because there's new carts coming. So then I went to bed and I woke up and I checked Twitter and there's new Mario Kart tracks coming. I'm so excited. They're coming August 4th.
I want to say that I got tagged and DM'd about this, about Snacks is gonna lose her mind, and I was like, I know. And then
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I didn't even watch the trailer yet. I got to do that. I had a busy day. I was just I didn't want to be spoiled. Sometimes I'm not sure if I want to be spoiled. I want to know. Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So there's 8 new tracks. So again, and 2 sets of 4, and there's still 4 more waves to come.
So make sure you stay tuned for the drama that is the Mario Kart tracks.
I'll tell you what's going on. I'm so excited. So it's coming out next Thursday. So after the pod next Thursday, we're playing Mario Kart.
Mario Kart next Thursday. So if you want to come play, feel free. We usually we'll try to get everyone in and we'll have a lobby going and it'll be a good time.
Absolutely. I'm so excited.
August 4th. So next week. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Very exciting.
4 more waves. That's a lot.
It is. I was actually absolutely shocked.
So if it's twice a year.
Yeah, honestly, it's really amazing. So just to give you a little bit of background on there, Mario Kart came out with kind of like a DLC package, and it was only $30-ish Canadian. I can't quite remember the exact amount. And it came out with 6 waves of new tracks. Like, and the total, how many was it? I think it was like over 24. It was like 37. It was so many tracks
There are a lot
for
of $30.
Tracks.
They're making the
Amazing.
ultimate Mario Kart, which is confusing, or they're just loading up all the finale stuff onto the Switch before something new. But I don't know.
I'm not sure. I'm
scared.
not sure where they're doing that, but
This
I'm
makes
really
me
happy with my
nervous.
Switch. So yeah. So 48 tracks total.
Wow.
That is such a steal. If you haven't signed up yet, definitely do. They're coming out all this year and all the way into the end of next year. So lots to look forward to. And speaking of looking forward to, what are you up to this weekend and next week, Mav?
Okay, so we're going to play maybe a little bit of Mario Party tonight. So I'm excited. A little post-pod hangout we like to do. Not a very long hangout, but just enough to be able to chat with chat, hang out, and have a good time. Playing through Chrono Trigger, still trying to pluck through that. That game has been just the unicorn that I cannot defeat. So it's been really fun to play through that. And then I finished Stray. We're doing Fall Guys tomorrow night. So we're doing a community night tomorrow night. So if you want to come play, we're going to try to fill up a lobby. So anyone can join, streamer friends, anyone listening right now. The game is free. So download it right now and coming out tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Pacific, we'll go live and we will start that up. So come play.
Be fun. Yeah, it'd be really fun. There's going to be some snacklets, some Mavicorns, lots of friends. It'll be a really fun time. I have been really enjoying taking a little bit of time off streaming, and it's been nice to like pursue different things and just make some progress in different areas of my life. I've really been enjoying the sun that we do have. I'm going to probably hop in for a few games of Fall Guys tomorrow night, so don't push me. I'll write your name down. I will know who you are. Don't touch me. Very excited to play that with community members. Can't wait. And then I have movie night on Sunday with the snacklets, and I'm excited for that too. And just enjoying like a few offline games. And just a PS, I'll be back to streaming next weekend. So I'll be live for the pod next Thursday, followed by date night on Friday and some fun games. So we have lots to look forward to next week.
Yay!
Should be a fun time.
It's going to be exciting. Oh my goodness. Lots of games. So if you have made it this far into the show, thank you so much for listening and tuning in. As always, we will have links to things that we have talked about in the show, in the podcast and YouTube notes. So make sure you go check that out. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast and leave it 5 stars if you've enjoyed the show so far. It super duper helps us go up the leaderboard and up the show list and everything, and helps people try to find us on the internet. Also, make sure you go follow all of our social medias, because we kind of post a lot and everything has been kind of doing really well. And so we would really love to be able to say hi to you. So make sure you leave a comment on Insta Reels or our TikTok. We'd love to say hi to you throughout the week.
Yep, we're very responsive. We like making new friends, and the clips are really funny. And if you've missed part of the show or you want to catch up on some of the funny bits, that's like the perfect place to do so. And once again, if you've enjoyed the show and you'd like to support us more and you're able to, we do have patreon.com/JRVideogames, and a shout out to our Patreon Peapod. Thank you so much for supporting us, believing in us, and just being a part of our journey. We're so grateful to be here and so happy to spend time with you. And we have lots of new fun perks coming, lots of behind the scenes details. So if you want to know what we're up to, definitely check it out. Thank you so much for listening and for hanging out. And we can't wait to see you again next week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.